Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about cryptocurrency from time to time. If you're new, please click the notification button and click the subscribe button to get my frequent updates. Well, today I wanted to talk about 3 stocks that are making money in 2022 and 3 stocks that may make money in 2023. We are in a bear market. We've been in a bear market since, I guess, March or April. But let's just say, essentially, we've been in a bear market for 6 months. But in those 6 months, there's several stocks that have prospered. The first stock we're going to talk about today is Berkshire Hathaway. This is the Berkshire Hathaway Class B, which trades for roughly around $319. Berkshire Hathaway is owned by Warren Buffett. It is a collection of stocks. So when you buy Berkshire Hathaway, you're buying Apple, Bank of America, and a few other really grounded stocks that don't go up a lot, but they do stay stable. Berkshire Hathaway is owned by the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page, Legendary Warren Buffett, Legendary Portfolio. He owns over 50% in his portfolio is Apple. And then he owns Bank of America, American Express, Coca-Cola, Moody's, Verizon, US Bank Corp. And I think I'm not sure. But as you can see, most of his portfolio is Bank of America, Coca-Cola, American Express, and Apple. If you can see that a man like Warren Buffett is smart enough, he has some technology exposure in Apple, he has some financials, and he has Coca-Cola, something that people consume every day. This is Warren Buffett, and his portfolios don't lose money. They may not see the 20% growth that you'll see in a Tesla, but Warren Buffett has a very diversified portfolio. And that's why he's able to sustain these bear markets. If we look at this fund, Berkshire Hathaway Fund, over the last 6 months, the fund is up over 15%, while the rest of the market has failed. Okay, so that's Berkshire Hathaway Fund. Again, it's up 15% since November. And like I said, he just has a lot of good mixtures in that portfolio. If you want to buy it, you're welcome to buy it. I've even purchased a small bit on my Robinhood. As you can see, I own $5 of Berkshire Hathaway Fund. So I've enjoyed the stability of the Berkshire Hathaway Fund. Even though I'm not a big believer, I still have a position of some in Berkshire Hathaway because I know the value of a good investor like Warren Buffett. Okay, so that's BRKB. This is BRKB, Berkshire Hathaway B funds. There is an A fund, but we're talking about the B funds, okay? So that's one stock this year that's prospered. The next stock is COP, or Conoco Philips. Conoco Philips is an oil stock. Again, since the war started, it has spiked over 20%. Now, we look 6 months back, Conoco Philips is up over 60%. Conoco Philips is a great investment. Again, this is one that is often traded on the Dow, very old company. As you can see, the stock is up 60% since November. So this is a stock that you could have piled into. For 2022, you would have made a lot of money, but we're getting close to get ready for 2023. So I like to talk about the past, but I also have to talk about the future. Okay, so this is the second stock. Conoco Philips is up over 60% in the last 60 months, and they pay a slight dividend of 1.61%. Okay, so that is Conoco Philips. Again, Conoco Philips, these used to be 2 different companies. I think it used to be Conoco and Philips 66, but either way, stock is up. It is a dividend paying stock, and it's done well in 2022. Okay. Now, the last stock I want to talk about is, again, a mixture. It is called the VGT, or the Vanguard Information Technology Index Fund. This stock has exposure. Now, this one is going to reflect a little bit of a down because most stocks have been down in the technology space. So if we look at the VGT, you're going to see that it's been down over 18%. But this is the best time to get exposure to VGT. This fund also includes Microsoft and Apple. So if we go to my VGT here in Robinhood, you can see I'm down 20%. But look what you have exposure to: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Visa, MasterCard, Broadcom, Cisco, Accenture. So you can buy some VGT here on the Robinhood platform. Now, the last stock I'm going to talk about this year that has done well is CVX, which is Chevron. Again, it's another oil stock. If we look back 6 months, it's up 57%. Okay, so again, this year has been a really different year, but some of the stocks that have been up, again, have to do with oil. And of course, Berkshire Hathaway fund, it is well balanced. See, yeah, Berkshire Hathaway is up 15%. If we look at year to date, they're up only 6%. And again, that has to do with Berkshire Hathaway is a well-balanced portfolio, okay? So the 3 stocks that were up this year is Berkshire Hathaway B Fund, which again is a mixture of stocks, COP, which is Conoco Philips, and CVX, which is Chevron, okay? So again, Chevron is up. It is a dividend-paying stock of 3.19%. I don't own Chevron, but I do own Conoco Philips, okay? So again, those were 3 stocks for 2022 that made money, okay? Now, 3 stocks that I like, I'm going to go back to Warren Buffett's fund, is Apple. I love Apple. Apple is going to be a great stock for 2023. Again, Apple is coming out with hundreds of products and services. Apple is able to buy back their shares. If you look at Apple over the last 5 years, they're up 285%. So I think Apple has a bright future. Again, if you just look at the last 6 months, yes, they've been down, but they've only been down 9%. So if any stock can bounce back from this, it's going to be Apple. So Apple is a great company. They have hundreds of products and services. They don't have any debt. They have high cash flow, and they do pay a slight dividend, which gives you an idea. They have some maturity and they have some purchasing power. So again, Apple is a great stock for 2023 to own. And I think it would be a great time to buy in it because if you're buying into great companies while the market is down, you're not chasing it, okay? You're going to what essentially we would call is a 50 to 60% off sale right now in the stock market. We have some stocks as low as 70% off. So if you're buying Apple, which is a high quality, safe company, right now, when this stock goes up in 2023, you're going to make those gains of at least 10%, okay? So right now, look at this short-term picture. It's a great time to buy Apple. And like I said, over the long term, this stock is up over 287%. The next stock I wanted to talk about is Microsoft. Again, success leaves clues. Microsoft has the same way, up over the last 5 years, up over 280%. And they also pay a dividend. Okay, so again, Microsoft, very safe. Warren Buffett does not own any Microsoft, but it is a great stock to own. And like I said, only in the last 6 months is the stock down 17%. Okay, that's most people's 401k. So Microsoft is a great stock to get into. They have a well-balanced balance sheet. They have a high cash flow. And again, I mean, Microsoft, I mean, who do you think of when you think of computers, and who started the PC revolution? Bill Gates and Microsoft, and it's still being run well today. They're into different products like Azure, contracts with the government, major cloud situations, Microsoft Teams. Again, they have products and services that will be here forever. And like I said, they're on the cutting edge, and they have a well-managed company. That's why they paid at 0.91%. And the last company that I like today is Tesla. Tesla is a great company. Again, as we see gas prices surge, Tesla is the #1 EV company. Again, they are way ahead of its time. If we look at the 5-year chart, they're up 1,000%. 1,000%. Even if we look back as much as last year, the stock was trading about $623. And this year it has gone as high as $1,100. So again, Tesla is on a small pullback as we've seen in 2022. Right now it's trading at $759. Again, Tesla will return because it is the #1 EV company. They have 3 plants building, 3 plants, well, actually 6 plants, but let's just talk about the main car manufacturers. You have a plant in China, you have a plant in Berlin, you have an Austin plant, you have a Fremont plant in California. That's just the car producing plants. So not only do you have that, you have the battery plants too. We won't talk about that. But again, Tesla is up over 1,000% in the last 5 years. And for the last 6 months, they're down 33%. This is the best time to get into Tesla. Tesla will rebound in 2023, and it'll be a shock to everybody, but it won't be a shock to me. Tesla is the #1 EV maker and ones that consumers like, and they've liked them for the last 5 or 6 years. Okay, now I can tell you Tesla does not pay a dividend. That is signs of maturity. Once Tesla does start paying a dividend, you're not going to see the 20-30% growth in a year. Okay, so that's the pullback. The stocks like that pay a dividend, they only grow 5-10% a year, but they're a little safer. Okay, so those are 3 stocks that I wanted to talk about: Tesla, Microsoft, and Apple. And the other 3 stocks that did well this year is Conoco Philips, Chevron, and of course, Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Warren Buffett, which Warren Buffett's fund contains Apple, Bank of America, American Express, and Coca-Cola. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and if you'd like to get some free stock, please use my Robinhood or my Webull link below. And everybody have a fantastic Memorial Day. See you next time.